Now folks, look at this stunning bridge. It's a little hard with the sun to see, but you're going to go straight underneath that on your cruise, so you'll be able to line up and get some beautiful photographs. Look at the Grand Palais on the right hand side. Now you get an understanding why Paris, folks, is regarded as one of the most beautiful cities. You look one way and you look left. Okay, on the left hand side, that building you can see down there is the only good thing that Louis XIV ever did for the Parisians. He was walking through the streets. He saw that there were people sitting around, what they called invalids, soldiers who had worked and toiled underneath him in war, and of course he decided to build them a hospital, the Hotel des Invalides. This is also the building which is now a military museum. It was also where the revolution stole 28,000 muskets. Then they marched across to the Bastille to collect the gunpowder. The flat building you can see across there, folks, that is the old hospital. At the back is Napoleon's tomb. Building on the left hand side, folks, familiar with Air France, of course, the Concorde. Okay, Concorde meaning peace. We know the famous building. Those of you going to the airport back to London will get a little glimpse of that. Now what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to drive down towards the Hotel Invalides. We're going to drive around there, and then we're going to just stop just for a couple of minutes so you can get a nice photo with the tomb of Napoleon in the background. Now Napoleon came in, folks, after the revolution, after the bloodlusting of cutting over 3,000 nobles' heads off, including the king and queen. He was down in Egypt. He decided to start a coup d'etat. He came up here and declared himself the States. He started to expand France, and all of a sudden, Vive la France rang out everywhere. Now the one thing about France, folks, red, white and blue. Blue, white and red are symbolic. Red for the fraternity, white for the equality, or everyone equal, and blue for liberty. In other words, we fought, we took our own country back, and that is why they're so proud of it. Napoleon continued to expand on this, folks. Now, as we get around here, folks, look at the gates there. See the chubby little face with the sun coming out? This is the Sun King, Louis XIV. He may have given him the building, but he also wanted to show his little face. So you see the fleur-de-lis, on the top there. You see the moat around the outside because it was used for a battlement. And in fact, this is when the Nazis came into Paris. A lot of these buildings were defended to the very, very end. Some of them still having scarring and bullet holes from the fighters when they were retreating, not wanting to give in to the Nazis. Now out to the left-hand side, folks, we'll do our best, but you need to have your Hawkeyes on, because on the left-hand side we're going to go through a little gardened area. It is another museum, but this one is to Augustus Rodin. Now he was a sculptor, and he did many things. He did over 3